Hello, welcome to practice 3 from the book Spinal Intelligence. This is the nervous system practice. So this is designed to help you feel connected and a little more centered and grounded. For this, you might want a yoga block. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to tap. So you're going to open one hand and you're just going to tap down an arm and then back up the arm. And then maybe tap across the collarbone and do that a few times. And remember, I'm just showing examples and then tap the other way of the exercises. I'm not doing a full practice. So you can take these exercises and expand upon them, make them longer. And then you're gonna take both hands, just tap at the chest. And then maybe tap your ribs. You can either do it in synchronicity or alternating, whatever feels good. And then tap down. Once you get to, once I get to my pelvis, my 2 front hip bones, I like to make fists and tap that way, but see what feels good. And then go ahead and open your hands if you did make fists and slap down the fronts of the legs or the inner legs, and then back up the inner. I said that wrong. Slap down the outer legs and then the inner, and then maybe the fronts of the legs and then the back. And when you get to the back, I like to make a fist, and I like to just tap right around the sacrum and then maybe up a little bit. And then go ahead and release that. I always think that feels so nice. From here, if you have, you're gonna take your feet wide and you're gonna take one arm out to the side. I like to watch my arm as I do this. You're gonna make a figure 8. And as you make the figure 8, see if you can sense when the weight shifts. See if you can keep your eyes on the hand. At some point, you pass the figure 8 to the other arm. And maybe if you're like me, your figure 8's a little wonky on one side. I wonder what that's about. And go ahead and release there. Your feet are still wide. I'll demonstrate this with the yoga block so you can see it. You're going to turn yourself to the right. So as you do this, this left foot needs to rotate. And you can do the rotation at the foot, which is what I suggest in the book, but you can also do the rotation at the hip, which is a lot faster. So if I let my hip do the rotation, it's pretty easy to get over there. And then I'm going to take my hand to the floor. My other hand comes to my chest and I look over the shoulder. And then I just come up and I switch sides. Boom. Boom. I'm going to show just a couple without the block. So again, I can really let my hip rotate. And sometimes I put my hand on my hip versus on my chest. Go ahead and stand all the way up. You're going to stagger your feet. Rock back a bit. As you rock back, you can let this front foot lift up. Then you're going to rock forward. As you rock forward, this back foot's going to come up and reach out to the side. Back and forward. Sometimes I take my hands out to the sides to help with this. Although that's not helping today. And at some point, you just switch sides. You rock back and forward. So again, these aren't designed to be terrifically hard, but they are meant to focus your intention. And what I mean by terrifically hard, they're not meant to be like super aggressive aerobically. They don't really challenge your strength, but you do have to stay aware as you do them. And then bring your feet back to center. Give yourself a moment, just sense how you feel. Thank you so much for joining me for that. If you want more information about spinal intelligence, please check out the book. Thank you.